Why haven't you clicked the thumbs up button yet? I'm watching you. I see you. Click it. Click it. Timestamp, 4:49 p.m.
We're terrible at
Mountain
this.
Standard Time. Leisl leans over to me and she says, "Haven't filmed anything today." And I said, "Neither have I." She said, "I'm a terrible YouTuber." We kind of are. I mean,
it's hard, guys.
For the most part, I think we're pretty good with the fact of how busy we are. We find something each day.
I promise
right?
once the girls are home, I probably will do better. It's just hard because I never know what's totally appropriate to film in the NICU. You know?
Right.
And I don't want to talk too loud and like bug people.
Right. That's a thing. Also,
today I was shushing my child. She was screaming at me because she was starving, and I was like,
starving Marvin.
I was like, honey, Ella, you're bothering your neighbors. You had to calm down.
And I can't film while I'm delivering mail because I'm slow enough as it is. So.
Also, most of the time when I'm at the NICU, the NICU? Most of the time when I'm at the NICU, I'm feeding, and I'm not gonna film that.
Well, why not, honey?
For several reasons.
Oh, okay.
1, that's uncomfortable for me. 2, that's uncomfortable for everyone.
Oh, I
3,
see.
I have 2 babies and no use of my hands.
True. Oh! But that's okay. Everyone understands our situation, right? I would hope so. Everyone's always like, don't feel like you have to put a video up every day. No, I want to. I have to. This is my thing.
This is our journal.
This is my journal.
How we know what happens in our life.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's happening in our life. We get ice cream tonight.
Why ever so?
Well, today, Mary, the nurse practitioner, came to talk to me. For those of you who don't recall or never knew at all, that rhymed, Mary was the nurse practitioner who was present during my birth, during delivery.
Yes.
So we've known her the whole time. She's very kind. We
Yes.
like her a lot. Anyway, she came to see me today, and
Hold on. Hold that thought.
Are you going to show them what the little one does when he's bored?
I need to try and capture this on film. But I
Sounds like he stopped.
I think he heard. Because he's always so hyper aware of the noises around him. Where is he? Where is he? He's gone. He might be in here. Yeah! He was in the cupboard! Oh my gosh!
So, everyone.
There you have it.
He opens the cupboard. When he gets bored, he sits there and he plays with it and he tries to get it open. Apparently he succeeded today.
He succeeded and he was in there. Little one. You naughty. Okay, continue your story.
So the nurse practitioner came to see me today and she said that they're going to do a room air trial with the girls tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
So they're gonna take their oxygen off and see how they do.
And that's like the last thing that needs to happen before they come home,
well,
right?
and this is what she said. She said, I don't know if they'll do very well. She said, but we're gonna let them try.
Yes.
She said if they do really well, that's great. They'll still have to be there for a couple more days just to make sure they continue to do well on room air.
Yes.
But then that's it.
Then that's it.
And then she said if they don't do well on room air, then they will start home air protocol. Which means basically, tomorrow is the test to see whether or not we go home with oxygen.
That's true.
So if the girls do really well, then they'll stay a few more days and then come home without oxygen. If they don't do so hot, they'll start putting them on the oxygen we can take home. We'll do our stay-in and they'll still come home probably within a week. So, ice cream tonight!
Because everyone knows good news with the babies equals ice cream for the parents.
Because she said their eating is like perfect.
Mm-hmm.
They're both showing signs of growing. They'll have to still get their iron once they come home, but that's something we can do at home.
Because it's just through the mouth, right?
Yeah, it's just through the mouth, so they don't have to keep doing that there. They'll teach me how to do the iron so I can do it here. They finished their nasal drops today. Today's the last day of nasal
Oh,
drops.
good.
So that's basically it. And she told me that if they come home on oxygen, the way it works is they bring in a giant tank of oxygen and they put it wherever we want in the house.
Great.
And then the girls just have really, really, really long tubes that can go anywhere in the house.
Oh, the cats are going to chew on them.
It's going to be terrible.
The cats are going to have to get shut into the office.
Forever?
Forever.
All the time?
All the time.
I don't like that. I'll just watch them.
Well, you know, what if you're in the nursery, but they're chewing on the cords out here by the door?
Why would I be in the nursery? If we put the oxygen in the bedroom, I'll just stay in the bedroom all the time.
Okay. So there you have it. That's the good news of today. And that's it. That's pretty much it. That's all we have
That's
to
our
update you
news.
on.
That's our update.
Yep.
Except that Ella has suddenly decided she needs to eat every 2 hours. I fed them. I got there and I fed her and then I fed Dallas because they were not on the same schedule because the nurse that has them today has not been tandem feeding them, which is fine. That's hard. I understand. So, but they were still kind of on the same schedule because I fed Ella and then I fed Dallas and then I put them down and Dallas fell asleep and Ella was like a little bit fussy, but I got her binky in her mouth and she was okay for a while. And then, like, she never fell asleep. She was just so fussy. And then it got to the point that she was just, Mary was in there talking to me, and my child is, like, screaming at me. And I'm like, you can't possibly be hungry. But she was, like, chomping on everything. And I was like, you clearly are hungry.
She's a hungry girl. She's growing.
Again, and she ate for half an hour. And I was like, are you kidding me? So then as I left, I said to my nurse, I said, will you call me if she eats in 2 hours again? Just so I know what's going on with her. The nurse just called and said she ate after 2 hours again.
Yep. The what? Ella's a growing girl.
And
She
Dallas
needs
isn't?
her. Well, Dallas is just sleepy.
She's so sleepy.
Okay, everyone. So that's the update. Babies are getting closer every day of coming home. Isn't that exciting? I think that's so exciting.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. Because it'll be so much easier to never have to go to the NICU ever again. Well, unless they come home with oxygen.
It will be so nice to not have to wash my hands for 5 minutes every time I want to touch my child.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking about that yesterday.
So dry.
They're always like, wash your hands for 5 minutes before coming into the NICU. But then when they're discharged, they're just like, okay, go into the open world. Like, what's...
Well, I think part of that is that...
Other babies and other children?
Yeah, you have to be hyper aware of what other people... Because, like, our babies are probably fine, but there might be a baby in there that's, like, super sick.
With, like,
that
respiratory
if we
stuff.
Brought in issues, it could cause more issues.
I guess that's true. Okay, but we're gonna go feed them at, like, 7, you said?
Yeah, if we plan to be there around 7, she said that... Because then if I feed them at, like, 7:30, that's, like... a decent time for both of them. So if we plan to be there around 7-ish, and then by the time we get their cares done and stuff and have them woken up enough to eat, it'll be like 7:30-ish.
Okay, great. And then we're gonna, later tonight, we're gonna go get the car seats. We're gonna take them out of the boxes. Hey-o!
Are we gonna take them with us tonight? Or after we get back? Are you talking about getting them out of the car seat?
I can go do it right now if you want me to.
I mean,
you want to take them tonight?
We don't have to do it this second, but I meant, did you want to take them with us tonight, or were you planning to do that when we got back and I'll take them tomorrow? I was not sure what your plan was.
Whichever you prefer.
Maybe, so we do it before we go tonight, because I don't want to have to try and carry 2 car seats.
Okay.
With their bases
That's
into
a
the
good
NICU
plan. That's
with
a
my
good
milk
plan.
and my water and my purse and everything.
That's a good plan.
Thanks.
Okay. We'll go get the car seats here in a second. Okay, we've been talking too long. We're gonna go. We'll see you in like 0.2 seconds. Surprise, surprise, I'm still on the couch. But, so our best friends, Emily and Brayden, are going to Disneyland this weekend. And as you all know, Leisl and I are obsessed with Disneyland. We literally just talked to Emily for like an hour, telling her all the things that she needs to do in Disneyland. The thing is that they just went on her choir tour with her school like a couple weeks ago. But now they're just going by themselves where they can actually enjoy it. So, here's the thing. I have created a Disneyland tips for your trip. So... I made this a while ago when I was still in college, and one of my classmates was going for the first time, and I was like, let me tell you everything. So literally, I have made this like guide for Disneyland. So now that Emily's going and Brayden are going, I have to finish it because it wasn't done, and I've been putting it off, and now I just have to finish it. So that's what I'm working on. Leisel's doing stuff in the nursery. So how about you go hang out with Leisl for a while? Friends. Romans, countrymen, lend me your ear. Name that plate. We're putting up a shelf in this here nursery, if you couldn't tell. So, Leisl beckoned my name and then she left.
I know throw some stuff away and get a pencil so we can mark where we had to put stuff.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna do a little time lapse here. So here we go. Okay, everyone, we're on our way. Honey, will you take the camera?
We're on our way to the NICU to feed the starving children who think they have to eat every 2 hours.
Now, the question is, car seats, yes or no?
Oh, yeah.
Do we have to take them out of the boxes, though?
Yeah, we do.
Should we do that really fast?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Because I was going to make them wait till 7:30 to eat anyway.
Okay, great.
They know I'm coming. Better not feed them.
Okay, so we are going to grab the car seats, take them out of the box, and then we'll just... Do we leave them there?
Yeah.
So that they can just be ready whenever?
Yeah.
And then they can do like their car seat tests and stuff?
Yep.
Great. Well guys, there's a few updates that happened tonight. You might have noticed that Ella was in a little hat. It's because her temperature was low, so they had to get her warmer, and we left and she was perfect. Like,
I think it was just because normally we wrap them in a cotton blanket and a fleece blanket, and last night after she took her bath they gave us 2 cotton blankets.
True.
So she was a little bit cooler than normal, although she hasn't been cooler until tonight, so I don't really know. But it wasn't super low, it was just a little bit low,
Yeah.
so not anything to panic about.
True. Also, when we first got into the NICU tonight, the nurse leader came over with like this paper in hand.
Oh yeah.
And she was
I
like,
forgot about
and
that.
she was like, I needed to talk to you guys for a minute. And she was all like solemn and kind of scaring me.
And
I was
concerned, and we were like,
what
oh no.
is going on? And she was like, there is a slight chance. And I was like, that our babies have malaria. She's like, there's a slight chance that your babies may have gotten another mother's breast milk because there's another Sorensen in the NICU. And so they confused
The nurses
their
just
milk.
grabbed the Sorensen milk and brought it to our station. And they have their barcodes, so they have to scan the barcode for the baby and the milk.
Mm-hmm.
And they did that, and the computer was like, no, wrong mom.
But they had already like put it on.
They had taken a syringe out,
Yeah.
some of it out in a syringe to mix with their medicine,
Yeah.
their iron. And so but she said they might have. Nobody can quite be sure. And so there's a chance that they got like 1 or 2 milliliters with their iron of somebody else's breast milk.
And so the other Sorensen mom, has to get her blood drawn and tested for like HIV and hepatitis
any sort
B.
of disease she could have spread to our
Yeah.
children with her breast.
And the nurse lead like gave us this packet on like what could happen if babies get other mothers' breast milk. Because you might remember that in the beginning we opted for
The
donor milk, but that has been like pasteurized and like filtered.
Mm-hmm.
But this one was not pasteurized and filtered, so there's like more of a chance that they could get a disease from it. But like, I'm not concerned because it was like
Speaking of milk, I
minuscule amount.
I forgot to give them the milk that's in my purse.
Uh-oh. Do you want to just go give it to the lady that's in the front desk?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Either that or take it home and freeze it, but I'll just go give it to her.
Okay. So those are our updates.
Don't
So
worry.
Ella was cold and they might have gotten another
Don't
woman's
worry.
breast
The
milk.
paper that they gave us, though, that was like things that could happen, was all like, they probably cannot get HIV, and they cannot really possibly get. It was basically like, they're gonna be fine, but they had to warn us just
But
in case.
just in case. So we can't sue them. It's fine.
Basically. That's
Yep.
basically what it is.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stay out here. Ah, fine. I'm so tired! I was telling Leisl in the car today that being a mailman is terrible because you do like the same thing every day. There's no variety to it.
Sounds like my days.
Even when
They're not
you're on a new
horrible.
route, you do the same thing. You get to work, you load your truck, you go deliver mail, and it's like, dun, 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 dun. It's terrible. I'm really excited to teach because every day is a new adventure. Okay, we're gonna say goodnight because one, we're tired. That's all the reason you need. So, thanks for joining us today. Give us a thumbs up! Why haven't you clicked the thumbs up button? Yeah, I'm watching you. I see you. Click it. Click it.
Hit a thumbs up
Click it.
for the girls.
Click it.
They will do awesome on their room air trial.
One thumbs up equals one good luck charm. That the girls will do well on their room air trial. It's happening tomorrow. We took the car seats in. I don't really know what they do with them.
Well,
Do we have to be present for this car seat trial?
I probably, yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
I mean, at least one of us, so like, if they do it during the day.
Right. Look at that yawn. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna go to bed. We'll see you tomorrow. Join us again on our adventures. As always, have courage.
Be kind.
We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.